Welcome to the Ports Garrison. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Greetings. Welcome to the Ports Garrison. I am Phil the Poet. I minds, eyes, views, perspectives, yellows and blues, shades in between hues, Sherlock clued. I struggle to capture posture, colors, images, depth of field, sunlight no shield. What's on my mind today? What is I mind's eyes viewing? Today, it's the Governor General, the King, His Royal Highness, the Emperor, His Lordship, Right Honorable, Most Honorable. It's Asafa Powell is on my mind's eyes today. And I'm doing this video after I've watched the This Is Not an Apology episode, where I'm trying to figure out why that episode was even done, because you guys painted yourself, or sought to paint yourselves as the victims. No, the media did not push you under the bus. You dragged yourself onto the bus and then you drove the bus over yourselves. And yes, I watched the entire episode that is being debated. I watched it from start to finish more than one time. And I did watch the This Is Not an Apology episode, and I watched other episodes previously. And to my mind, there is a larger problem, a bigger problem going on here. There seems to be some issue of ego. I don't know. It seems to be a pattern, and yes, there is said to talk of persons going back and digging up other things. And I went back and looked at some other things. And the reason I did this was to look for consistency of thought, a pattern, a modus operandi. And Asafa, you seems to drag the Jamaican people, drag my people, drag us all the time. And when I speak of Jamaicans, me personally, I always say it's we or us, because it's a collective, and I am a part of that collective. I can't say them as me not in that. It's us, good or bad is us. And so, take a look at this first video showing Asafa, I guess 5 months ago, ranting on his own in his car, doing a live, I think. And take a look, and then we will come back and discuss what he had to say. So take a look.
And big up them chest, and that's all you guys get from this, you know. When you at least go out there and win, everybody a post and a run, and I say, yeah man, we big, we big, we look about with Talawa. And look about with Talawa and bad mind too. Bad mind and ungrateful. That's what I see. I see the whole thing as. You know, I mean, you guys just get a kick out of all of this, but then when they at least don't perform well, everything change.
Now fast forward that video and what we saw to the episode of the Powells, in which Elaine Thompson-Herah was the guest. And as I said before, Asafa seems to have a permanent chip on his shoulder, and he needs to let it go, and he seems to have dragged Elaine somewhat into his mess. It is clear, and it's not trying to put him down, that he will forever be in the shadow of other people, and it's some shadows that he'll be standing in are excellent shadows to be standing in. It's greatness. And same thing for Elaine. I mean, as far as the Jamaican people see, she will always, well, unless she goes and create significant achievements in the future, she will stand also in the shadow of other athletes before her. Asafa, you're at the end of your career. I mean, I don't see why this fuss is about validation and seeking of love for the Jamaican people. Now let me tell you this. You might have gotten some flack from a few people. It's not the majority. Make anybody else from any other country go say something bad about you and see what happens. See who comes to your defense. It'll be the same Jamaican people who you seem still bashed. Those same people who I'm sure love you and you're seeking their love, they will stand up and show their love. Now, here is Asafa. And again, almost every time I've seen him on social media, he never misses a chance to go down this rabbit hole he goes on to. Or people of bad mind and ungrateful. I don't know what they should be grateful for. I really don't know. So, here is Asafa pulling Elaine down into this rabbit hole. Let's take a look and hear what Elaine has to say.
So yeah, where you think about living in Jamaica?
Hard.
God, don't.
Yeah, it is hard.
You ever consider like you want to like live somewhere else?
Yeah, I think about it a lot.
I mean, my thing is, it's not, we're human beings and we can't always say we don't business about people or people are saying.
We are humans. Yeah, we care. We do care.
It touch a little point,
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah, so it's like, for me, like a lot of times I really, look and say, I don't know if I really want to stay in Jamaica.
I feel the same sometimes. Like I would just move and go somewhere and train and want to come for trials and then leave again. That's how I felt sometimes,
Because sometimes the environment can be a little bit draining.
It is, and especially when I go on the road. Sometimes persons may think that they don't know who I am. They want me to be the one to acknowledge them. So, like, if I go on the road sometimes, I get it a lot.
Yeah. Alien.
Them I talk for you here in the car, then I whisper. Right. I do run that. I see that. Yes, I am a runner, but I do have a name.
Right.
And I don't think I'm that ugly or cute for you to not recognize me.
Right.
Even though most person's perception is that I am big. Like, on the TV, they say that I'm big.
Yeah,
so when they see me in person, them see a tiny little girl, and I say, I see that, I can't understand that part. But when they approach me, are you the runner? Are you whatever? Come on. You must, I've been running from 2000 and...
Well, long before that.
I came up, I burst on the circuit 2015, but I've been running before that. You must know what me look like by now.
Course.
Google have a 10,000 picture of me. You must know what me look like.
Right.
Even my Instagram pages, even though sometimes hair and makeup make you look a little bit different.
Right.
But you still must can see me through that. So I get that a lot, like, I wonder if I shear or whatever. So sometimes it's kind of annoying. Sometimes I just pass it because most persons have never seen me before, so I can understand that part. But some who know want me to be the one to acknowledge it. Like I came back last week from New York, and I came out the plane, and I think one of the females probably recognized it was me, and she was like, "Elena, see one of the boys shout out, oh, she just passed with so." Am I like some supposed unknown say?
That's what I'm doing.
So, Asafa went on to say, don't try to put us in a basket and with all the regular people them. They don't understand how privileged they are to have us even living in Jamaica. Because imagine if we all didn't live in Jamaica, who would they get to brag about and approach even to walk up to take a picture with us? The ungratefulness is just real out there. Privilege, bro. You never choose to live in Jamaica because of the people them, or the people be happy for them to be with us, to see us amongst them. Whatever choices you made, I'm sure had nothing to do with the people them. And privilege, a privilege is a special right, bro. Special right to have you living with them, amongst them. And if you didn't exist as other people would have filled the gap. There would be other celebrities. I remember when shower rounds was the biggest thing in Jamaica. And we go up on the beach, it's 200 people that walk behind shower ranks. And I live to see idea Fort Clarence. I see 4 people that walk behind shower ranks. It's only for a time. It doesn't last forever, bro. You're retired, bro. You don't need the cheers of people to lift you on the track because you're not running anymore. Just relax and enjoy your retirement. Because some of the things that people might say to you that you'll get offended by, It's just people being disappointed when you have disappointed them. Because you have disappointed them many times. And that's because they hold you in a certain expectation. They expect you to perform a certain way, and then when you don't do it, naturally them get. And you talk about them taking pictures, yo, or waving and carrying on and posting when they don't win. That's only a feel-good factor for 5 minutes, bro. Tangibly, it does nothing to the lives of these people. More than give them a feel-good factor for 10 minutes. And beyond that, there is really nothing else. It don't make you a god, bro, because you are an athlete, a former athlete. And then you speak of other celebrities of other countries. They wouldn't approach Messi or Ronaldo because they don't know them. They're from another country. They think they know you because you are from among us. And so they say, oh, I want to be man, our youth. So them feel them can approach you different than approach somebody who they don't know at all. It's natural, man. And then you talk about it's a downgrade. They're downgrading us. What are they downgrading you to? Human status? A regular one? What are you? You keep talking about celebrity and superstar. Bro, let people crown you, man. Let people give you these accolades. Don't take them on to yourself or demand them of people. Bro, you need to take... you know what? I have something for you, you know. Me would have sent you a whole case. I don't know. Chill pill. If I could approach you, because I don't know if I have to get permission to approach your excellency. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at a celebrity of Jamaica, a world-recognized celebrity, a certain Sean Paul, and listen to what he has to say about living in Jamaica. Take a look.
You, yeah, say good? Yeah. Big up, big up. A lot of people ask me how come I still live here. Like, these people made me. They built me to what I am today, and I feel most comfortable here, even though it is a dangerous place and there are these hardships and whatever. I felt proud that we stayed and helped to make a positive difference. Respect me that. Up, up.
Now, superstar emeritus, emeritus. What we just saw from Sean Paul is humility oozing from every fiber of his being. That's what you should practice, bro. Now, I want to quote from Ernest Hemingway for you. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. End of quote. Now, humility is not a sort of weakness, nor is snobbery a form of strength. Mr. Powell, both your parents are said to be ministers of religion, so you should have understood some Christian principles growing up. And one of them is, I quote from King James Version, Philippians 2 verses 3, and some people might be surprised I'm quoting from the Bible. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind let each esteem each better than themselves. Translated in another version to read, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, rather in humility value others above yourself. I can't imagine, Mr. Powell, what your attitude would be like if you had won, and don't take it so offensive, it's my honest feeling, if you had won an individual Olympic medal. I can't imagine or fathom what your reaction would be. And now, let's get to the business of the matter. And I'm going to quote Asafa, and this is the statements he made that hurt me. And I see him trying to clean it up, but bro, nah, let it stay, let it just run its course. When me walk around and eat up everybody for, me don't know, no. Me not busy about you. That is snobbery, bro. Total snobbery. Jamaican people don't respect, and they try to categorize and put us in the same circle as some regular class people. We are superstars. We are not social media influencers. We are celebrities. Bro, you are a regular human being. On the track, you might be an excellent athlete. But in a real life, You're just another man. A man is just a man, bro. And people will treat you. And if you sit here and gripe and groan about how people comment about you in social media, what they say, imagine you have a social media platform. You're inviting people into your public life. You're putting out episodes, things Google won't tell you about you and your wife. You're inviting people to watch your child christening. And then when people watch you and think that, hey, oh, you're turning cool and then see you up on the road, you react in a way and go, Ray. Now take a look at some more of what they had to say.
Like, some supposed to announce it.
That's what
I'm in the building. I'm there.
Exactly.
What's up?
And mind you, if you did that too, they would say you're extra.
You know, some say, what we supposed to do? What we do?
I don't know from Jamaican people because I get that a lot, and from way back in the days I used to get them like, yo, so him can't say
when
me walk on and yell up everybody.
Me not get that part of it. Like, what do you want from me? What you want me to do? You know, I mean? And if I do say hi to you, you probably look at me and frown like, I wish you
Jamaican people don't respect.
They don't.
They respect and they try to categorize. Or they try to put us in a same circle as some regular
class.
Come on, man. We are superstars. We're not social media influencers.
I get it a lot.
We are superstars. We are celebrities. Yeah. We have a talent that we go out on the track. We go to the Olympic game. We do whatever. We represent the country. Don't try to put us in a basket with all of the other regular people.
I get it a lot. Yeah, but I just don't pay them in the man because I know that's how they are. So
because I'm also in the same token, if you did go around and like announce your presence, they would also then be like, oh, you're extra.
She
in Jamaican terms. She too hype. Me can't deal with her.
And she can't chat to see?
Yeah. The way just walking. Anywhere you walk into, just announce, hey, I'm here.
I'm there now.
Yeah.
Where's it? Yo.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and no, that's just the thing I don't like about Jamaicans, and they don't understand how privileged they are to have us even living in Jamaica.
Right.
Because,
that's true.
like, imagine if we all didn't live in Jamaica, who would they get to brag about and approach and even just walk up and take a picture with we are, you know, all that stuff. You know, the ungratefulness is just real out there.
The kids are more genuine than the older folks.
Definitely.
The kids are more, you know, they're easy to gravitate to, but the older ones, I don't know what they're thinking. If they probably think that we think that we're better than them or something like that, but they're the one that do the acting up thing.
Right.
The entitlement, you know what I mean? Them entitled feel like, say, yo, you know, if you see them on pass, because
even the airport,
like,
when I was going to my vacation, I was going to the airport when I was going to Antigua, and there was two females standing at the check-in where you go to the security thing, and I was waiting for my shoes to come through, and they have on the mask, and I can't hear her. She was like, Elaine, that. Next when I say, no man, a she. But I bend down, and she see the tattoo on my back, but she say, yeah man, a she. But if I call to her, she won't answer.
But why would that even be like a...
But me I say don't call to me, so how would you know if you're not going to answer?
I know what I don't understand. If they see another celebrity from another country, they would never ever say that to them. If they see Cristiano Ronaldo in a airport, them start trembling, that would have opened their mouth. They wouldn't even open their mouth. Right. But it's like it's a downgrade. They downgrade enough. That's what they're doing. You know what I mean? They see us somewhere.
I don't really, this true me, you know, I say me have one tongue there sometimes, I don't really have no license. So sometimes I just keep my cool, I just whoosah. Because if I open my mouth, you're going to say, oh, she feisty, she rude. Even though my expression alone tell us, say, don't cross the line. Right. But sometimes they want to get your reaction. Just to see what you're going to say, if they're going to tell them friends, say, oh, I saw she did behave and whatever. So sometimes I don't really pay them no mind because they want your reaction. That's what they're asking for. I'm not giving it to them.
They want your reaction for another reason, not to like.
Now, as I said before, the chip that Asafa has on his shoulder is, to my mind, narcissistic, childish, snobbish, condescending, and pretty petty. And we have now looked at the comments that Elaine made with a question that was asked of her by Asafa that basically set her up. So, Asafa, Camillus, bro, and you're surprised at age 13, an age where most people are into maturity or most young persons are getting there. you're surprised that there are donkeys in country. I mean, check it out. Your wife have to ask, why are you like this? Because she sees it more often than all of us does. I noticed the leading question that Asafa had. What do you think about living in Jamaica? It was an opportunity for Asafa himself to rant. Because Elaine barely answered the question and then Asafa went off. Because he had a lot on his mind that he wanted to say. Now, Elaine, there is nothing wrong with acknowledging total strangers. Nothing wrong with being friendly to them. Absolutely nothing. I was in the back of a plane from DC to New York, and when I looked across from me, I said, hold on, isn't that Senator AOC? Isn't that Alexandria Cortez? I looked over to her and said, are you who I think you are? And she says, yes, I am. And we had a conversation, a short conversation. Now, that's a celebrity. And she had no problem at all with me seeking to make sure she was who I thought I was. Because people look alike, Elaine. And not everybody's going to recognize you. So sometimes people want to make sure it is you and don't want to assume it's you. And when you talk about persons asking, I wonder if she's going to answer me if I call to her, or paraphrasing that. Yes, they're wondering if I say hello, will she say hello? They don't want to be embarrassed, so they were checking out. I wonder what her response is going to be. They don't want to say hello and then find out that you're not into them and not going to say anything. It doesn't matter how many Google images you have. People still are not, everybody's still not going to recognize you. I was on a cruise a couple of years ago. And when they had the briefing when you get onto the cruise, I looked and I saw a guy. I said, hey, I recognize that guy. But I'm wondering if he's the guy that I think he is. It's Rivaldo, the Brazilian Barcelona football player. I'm like, yeah, that is Rivaldo. So I walked over to him and says, are you who I think you are? He couldn't even speak English. His family members responded for him and he says, yes, he is. And between them, we had a conversation. And he stayed his cabin was a couple of doors from mine. And we went to dinner at the same time. And we became like kind of a combined party. And it's a big, people on the cruise are asking me to get autographs from him for them. You know what I'm saying? And this is a big worldwide star. And he was very humble. And this is something that I'm finding that is lacking in this humility. Asafa is lacking totally. If you notice how many times that he spoke, and not in this podcast, but over a period of time, spoke about celebrity and celebrity status. And take a look.
There's so many ups and downs of being Mr. Celebrity, of just,
yeah,
or even just being
Mr. Celebrity will always choose love, you know?
And I leave you with a quote, another quote from the Bible, from Luke 6. But I say to you who hear, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, and pray for those who spitefully use you. To him who strikes you on the one cheek, offer the other also. And from him who takes away your cloak, do not withhold your tunic either. Give to everyone who asks of you, and from him who takes away your goods, do not ask them back. And just as you want men to do to you, you should also do to them likewise. But if you love those who love you, what credit is that for you? For even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who do good to you, what credit is that to you? For even sinners do the same. And if you lend to those from whom you hope to receive back, what credit is that to you? For even sinners lend to sinners to receive as much back. But love your enemies. Do good and lend, hoping for nothing in return. And your reward will be great, and you will be sons of the Most High. For he is kind in the unthankful and evil. Therefore be merciful, just as your Father is also merciful. Brethren, kick back, relax, chill out. You're done run. You have what you need for having life. Make the people them don't stress yourself about people and bad mind and them thing there. I mean, and your facial expression, your body language throughout all the interviews I see, you're hungry, man. Come on, man. Anger management, bro. You know, take it easy, man. Relax, chill out. And once again, it's love, peace, and happiness. And until next time, and again, free Mumia. And until next time, it's one love, one heart, one destiny. Until then, please like this video and subscribe to my channel and share it. Thank you. Thanks for watching.